now that we've got our bio built, now what? What do we do?
Yeah, so this part of the conversation could go on for hours. So I've decided to narrow it down to 3 best practices. And I think that these are not the most important, but they are important enough to mention. And also, just for the sake of time, I think we remember things better in groups of 3, right? So one rule of thumb I always am sure to share is always personalize on LinkedIn. So what do I mean? I mean that whenever you're sending an invitation to connect with somebody, always personalize your invitation. My nugget that I share is, LinkedIn, I love it for so many reasons, but there's so many aspects of it that I don't love. For example, if you're poking around on LinkedIn, you'll have a lot of different options to connect with somebody. And a lot of the times you send that connect, you press that connect button, and out goes your invitation and you didn't get a chance to personalize it. So the rule of thumb, best practice, is always go to the person's profile. And then beyond that, take 20 to 30 seconds, look through their entire profile, see what you can learn about them, see how you can make that personalized invitation even more tailored and relevant to the person you want to connect with. So take the 20 to 30 seconds, only click the blue connect button inside of their LinkedIn profile. Here's the catch though, and why LinkedIn did this, I have no idea, but here's the little trick. Whenever you're on LinkedIn.com, so you're on your laptop, you're on your home computer, LinkedIn.com, www.linkedin.com, that's the blue connect button you click inside of their profile. However, if you're one of those 57% people who uses your LinkedIn mobile app, if you want to connect with somebody on the mobile phone and you're inside of their profile, you have to click on the 3 little dots that say more. And then it gives you the option to personalize invite. So don't click the blue connect button inside the profile in the mobile app. You have to click the 3 extra dots and then press personalize invite. So little trick, little rule of thumb. So that's best practice number 1, always personalize. And there's a few other reasons why, but we'll move on. The second is be intentional with your network. Every once in a while, I'll start working with an advisor and their teams who hired a third-party service to come in and connect with a bunch of people. And next thing you know, this advisor has thousands of connections and they say, now what? So, and you all are in a very relational business, right? It's very relational, it's very personal. And so I like to think of our network in a pie shape. And again, we're looking at plus or minus 5 percentage points. So you take a whole pie, and I want about 85% of your network to be people you know professionally. So you know most of those people. And again, we're giving plus or minus 5 percentage points. And then you've got another, let's say 10% who are friends and family, right? So I've got 2 sisters who are attorneys, and one's a prosecutor, and we're not going to do business together, but they're my sisters. So of course I'm going to connect with them. But then you've got this remaining, again, 10 to 15% of people who you don't know yet, but you're intentionally using LinkedIn to engage them in conversation. So I would just err on the side, my personal philosophy, although you kindly called me a LinkedIn expert, there are actually a lot of people who do what I do around the world. And we have different philosophies. So mine is be intentional. If you haven't been intentional in the past, I actually have a trademark process that I introduce to advisors when we're working together over a period of time. And it gives them a process to be intentional with that network. So that's number 2. Number 3 is remember that LinkedIn is just an entry point for conversation. Especially being in a highly regulated industry, you can't really sell on LinkedIn anyways when you're an advisor, right? So just remember that when you're getting unlimited access to someone's voicemail, right, which means they're screening your calls, or you're just using email and your emails are going down the black hole and you're not getting a response, check them out on LinkedIn. See if they are well connected, see if they have a built out profile, see if they're actively engaging on LinkedIn. And those few triggers might be assigned to you to actually use LinkedIn as an entry point. Your goal is still to get offline, to schedule the phone call or schedule the in-person meeting. But remember that it is a tool in the tool belt, and it should be a supplement to your existing prospecting and nurturing process.
Oh, I love that. Okay, that's fantastic. All right, what else?